Okay. Woo. Uh, yeah. Well, boy. Calm before the what? Storm. That's right. Calm before the storm. Done. Anyone can watch this. Calm before the storm. Yeah. We'll save that. Update that. See if anyone gets this update. This notification. We'll just see. Kind of kicking it old school, as they say here. It is about 4:18 in the AM. I wouldn't be surprised if no one shows up because this is a very odd hour. But this will be good for my own documentation, for my own records. For the past, I don't know, maybe 4.5 hours. Wow, that was a long time. I didn't really take any breaks. You want to know what I've been doing for about the last 4.5 hours? What I was doing is I was taking these and I was going around. By the way, say hello to my floors. Say hello to the floors down here. This is what's going on. This is why I've been fairly aloof past several days. I've not been getting on the YouTube. It's not a bra. Those are my knee pads that I've been wearing. Very dirty. Here's what's up. Last year, I pulled up all the carpet in my downstairs, down there. I pulled up all the carpet down there, down yonder. And underneath that carpet was this kind of thing. What we've got going on right here is what we had under the carpet downstairs. For a reference, why don't I just take you down there real quick and show you what that looks like now, compared to what you see up here, like in this, in that room, and that one over there. Let me show you what happened last year. Then I made it look like this. See a little bit of a difference, by the way. It looks like we're hoarders. It looks like a hoarder house in here right now. It's ridiculous. You know why? Because I had to take every single item that was in the upstairs, basically, and bring it down here and just stack it. I had to just stack everything. It was basically like moving an entire apartment, We'll go back upstairs and by the way, just for reference again, there you go. See, this is what I'm going to do to the floor upstairs. It's a good bit of work, let me tell you. So, this was my office. You might have seen this before on some live streams on Instagram. I posted pictures, but this was my office. This is where all my stuff was. I believe that's when the carpet was put down. That's what would make sense to me. But whenever they did that, they didn't bother using actual planks of wood in the damaged area. They used these big particle board sheets, and so that kind of renders this area unusable as far as the refinishing process goes. What we're going to do here is put down some nice carpet throughout the hallway, extending back over there, probably from the window to the wall. Okay, and And so that's what's going to go on. We're going to do carpet through here, and then we're doing like a new tile in here. We're getting a new bathtub. All the stuff is being done now. We were going to move, guys. You might recall me talking about us getting ready to move. We were going to move, and then we decided no, we're going to stay here, and we're going to completely redo the upstairs and then finish our attic. So it's been a crazy several months. Okay, I'll be glad to have my house back at some point. But anyhow, this is what I've been up to. I've been getting this prepared. So yeah, I had to empty it all out. Jess and I got everything moved downstairs the other day, and got it completely cleared. And this is what the floor looks like. This is what I'm working with. This is what I have to make look like the floor downstairs that I just showed you. It's quite something. That's why I've titled this Calm Before the Storm, is because things are calm right now. Tomorrow, it's going to be a frenzy and a fury full of activity involving these two machines right here. These two sanding machines. And then also that one right there. That handheld sander. Oh, good God. I'm having flashbacks to last year because it's not fun. It's not fun to do. It is not a fun process to carry out. It is extremely labor intensive. Last time that I did this, I believe, hey, Obi-Wan's here. We're going, brother. We're going. Here's my son's room. Do you like it? This is Jesus, 7 years old now. 7-year-old artwork now that my wife did for the most part. We had a revolving door of people who kind of came and helped out with little touches here and there. But I would say 95% of this is work that was done by Jess. A fantastic job, as you can see. But this now needs to be brought up to snuff. It's going to be one big nice piece of art, floor included. Obi-Wan wants to know if I found a buyer yet. No, he must not have been here. You must not have been here, Obi-Wan. I was just explaining that we have decided to stay. So we've decided to stay, and with that decision, I have decided to take upon myself the task of refinishing the upstairs hardwood floors. And then, once that's completed and we have everything put back in its proper place, then we're going to actually refinish our attic. We're going to finish our attic. I'll show you what our attic looks like. We're going to turn that into probably an office, a big office area. Here's my attic. A lot of stuff being stored up here as well right now from the upstairs. But there's a good deal of space, as you can see. It's quite a process, but we feel good about it, actually. I think once we came to the decision to stay, we felt relieved. Because even though there's going to be a lot of work, we love this house. We've been here for, close to 8 years. A lot of memories, a lot of stuff that we had planned to do. And now we're just going to do it. We're going to take upon ourselves the process of doing it. So that's what's going on. So I still haven't said what I was doing most of the night tonight. For about 4.5 hours, right up until the time I started this stream, starting at about maybe around 11, a little later than 11 perhaps. I was taking was taking these and I was going around and I was grabbing and pulling out individual staples that they had used to staple the carpet down. I did that in every single room, going around the perimeter of each and then going up and down each row, searching for staples. I did that for over 4 hours. And it was very tedious. I'm very glad to be done with that. So, look, that's like all that garbage in there. That's staples and then pieces of foam that were covering the staples. So it wasn't so simple as just going around and looking for staples. I had to like run my hand along the floor, not missing a spot. Because once you start sanding, you can't have a bunch of staples and nails sticking up. You have to have obviously this is not smooth in its current state, but you have to have it fairly smooth. You have to have it fairly level. You've got to have a nice level floor. Otherwise, you'll tear up your sanding pads, and that's not good. You don't want that. You don't want your sander to be rendered useless as soon as you get started. Hey, Wolf Cub's here. What's up, Cub? Just talking about my calm before the storm that I'm trying to enjoy right now, because tomorrow I have a very long day of sanding ahead of me using these sanding machines. And then if I can, you know what? You know, I forgot about something else that I have to do. Let me show you this. These geniuses, I don't know what they were thinking here. Look at this. Okay? Do you see this right here? Just in the middle of the room, they had chopped up the wood, perhaps removed these to, I don't know, maybe run electric or something up here. But look at the job they did putting this back together. I mean, this is ridiculous. So there's something else I have to do. Luckily, I had some wood left over from last year because I had to replace quite a bit of the floor in the basement, or not the basement, on the first level. I had some wood left over. I'm going to have to cut some pieces and replace all that garbage over there. And then I believe I might have to do the same right here. A little bit of patching. I've got a little bit of cutting and patching to do before I get to sanding. And then once the sanding is complete, then I can start the staining process. And I'm hoping to have all of this done. I'm hoping to have everything sanded and stained by the end of the day, Wednesday. So I'm really on a time crunch. My birthday's coming up, and Jess was trying to have a little birthday party for me on Sunday, and I was like, well, if that's the case, because she's going to be going out of town. She's going to be going out of town to a tattoo convention. I'm going to be staying here with the boys because my son will be starting school. One of them will. And so I'm not going to be going to that. She's going to be out of town for my birthday. So we're going to try and do it this Sunday and have a big SummerSlam party. Have people over, have a good time. So now the heat is on me. I have to ask myself, Nick, how bad do you want to have a birthday party? And I'm like, real bad. And then I answer myself and I say, well, you better get to work. And I stayed on task all night tonight, let me tell you. I did not stop and dick around. It was go, go, go. My arm is sore from pulling up GD staples that they had to staple down this god-awful carpet with. Why anyone ever covers up hardwood with shitty carpet, I don't know. Maybe someone out there has the answer to that. If you yourself have ever covered up hardwood, nice hardwood, it didn't always look like this. Look how little care they had for this hardwood floor when they were, what were they doing in here? Spray painting shit? What were they spray painting? The doors maybe? They didn't even put a drop cloth down. They were like, we're going to put carpet down. Fuck whoever wants these floors fixed in the future. No one's going to want this shitty old hardwood. You know how old this wood is, guys? This house was built in, what was it? I think 1900? This wood's almost 120 years old. And these dumbasses were like, nah, don't put any plastic down. I know for sure. No one's going to want to fucking rip this carpet up at some point. No one will ever want to restore this 120-year-old hardwood floor to its previous glory. Just spray paint the shit out of it. It'll be fine. That's okay. Let me look at the chat real quick. Cub is still waiting for his song about Tiger Man and Turtle Man. Geez, Tiger Man and Turtle Man. I don't even remember making that promise. Cub, you're going to have to excuse me. Hold on. Now I've got beef with Obi-Wan. He says, I don't think I'd buy a house with hardwood floors if I'm honest, but I wouldn't cover it up with carpet either. Why wouldn't you buy a house with hardwood floors? I feel like, what's not to love about hardwood? You're not going to drop a glass of wine and then have to replace your entire, flooring situation like people do. Think about that. Get yourself some nice creme-colored carpet. Feels good on your toes, when you're walking around. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. But then, someone left the little toy truck out and you slipped and dropped your Merlot. You spill it all over the place. Well, now you got to repair. Now you got to have the guys come out and bring new carpet for you. Because even if you catch it quick, if you spill red wine all over your brand new carpet, that's game over, pal. You're going to at least have to buy some new carpet and get it patched. You going to do it yourself? Maybe you will. Still a pain in the ass. Obi-Wan said he had sung Spider-Man and Puma Man. I remember that now. I do. Obi-Wan says, I don't like how loud they can be to walk on. He's all about tiles on concrete. Oh, you prefer a very discreet floor. You like a floor so that you can creep around your house and get up to mischief. Well, that's okay. You're allowed that. If that's your preference, I'm not going to dog on you for it. That's okay. I kind of like the creak. Hear that? Let's find some. Yeah, there we go. There's it. Nope, trying to get some creaking going on. Imagine that. You want the floors to creak and then they won't. See, look at this. I'm going to make Obi-Wan buy wood floors now because mine won't even creak. He's like, look at that. Maybe I will get wood floors. Uh, Cub said, do you have a door in the floor, like in the John Irvin novel? I'm not familiar with that novel. I'd have to read it. I mean, I guess you could consider this a sort of door. This horse shit right here, this is an unfortunate door in the floor that's not going to be there anymore come tomorrow. I'm going to have to fix that. I don't want a door in the floor. I just want it to be a floor. I want a floor in the floor. That's what I would like. Oh, this Friday, Kat and Obi-Wan will be going on their big UK adventure. Well, that sounds cool. What do you have lined up? Anything fantastic going on there? You're going to go and see any wrestling while you're in the UK? The WWE actually has a UK wrestling brand now. It's called NXT UK. They have a UK champion and everything. High quality stuff too. I don't know if they're going to be filming any while you're out that way, but if so, that would be cool. Yeah. It is 4:38. Cub says the novel is named Widow for 1 year, and it was adapted as Door in the Floor with Jeff Bridges and Kim Basinger. I've never seen that. Do you give it your seal of approval? Is it a good film / good novel? If so, which one do you prefer? Obi-Wan says probably no wrestling. They're in London for 4 days, then driving up around Scotland. Oh, okay. Well, are you going to do any videos while you're out on your trip? Maybe do, it'd be cool if you did some live streaming. Maybe you could do that. If you get this app that I'm using here. What is this thing called again? Streamlabs, I think so. Cub says it's the best Irvin adaptation out there. Book is still better, of course. Well, Widow for 1 year, adapted as Door in the Floor with Jeff Bridges and Kim Basinger. What's the gist for everyone who's not familiar? What's the rundown? You can give a quick synopsis of Door in the Floor / Widow for 1 year. I will wait for that. And then, Obi-Wan says live streaming will be hard with the amount of data I'll have every day. Maybe when he's on Wi-Fi. Yeah. Stop by, maybe their pubs have Wi-Fi, I would assume. Or a coffee house. Be fun. Be fun to check in. I'll wait for Cub to come back with a rundown of what is this? Widow for 1 year / Door in the Floor. And then I'm probably going to head to bed. I didn't intend for this to be a super long stream, but I wanted to hop on real quick. Like I said, even if no one had shown up, I think it's cool to have some documentation, a record of what this looked like before I got my hands on it tomorrow. Work some magic. And I'll come back tomorrow night, show you guys what I've gotten done. I know everyone within Comicsgate is going to be very pleased to see this video series. I know it's what everyone's been waiting for. I'm giving you the content that no one else is. You know, you're starved for this stuff. I know, I could sense it. That's why I decided to do it now. Obi-Wan says, I will be making videos, but I've created a new channel for them. I'll send you the first one when I make it. Oh. Is it going to be a different sort of theme, or are you going to go for a kind of, I don't know, like what would you call it? a new. Why can't I think of the word? It's very late. It's almost 5 in the morning. Obi-Wan's going to be doing travel vlogs. Travel vlogs. Okay. So are you going to keep this channel? Obi-Wan reviews. You know, that's gone now though. So it's I'm adapting. I'm adapting to Obi-Wan vlog. But if there's a chance Obi-Wan reviews could come back, then I think that I would be delighted to see that return happen. That would be pretty neat. Cub says, "Can't wait for your upcoming projects, pals." Well, thank you. And then Cub said that the door and the floor part is the first quarter of the book about the childhood of the later widow. Okay, I'll have to look into that. And Obi-Wan is going to keep his channel, but I want to share these vids with his real-life friends and workmates and such. Okay, I gotcha. Obi-Wan vlog is for internet friends. Fair. That's fair. I understand. I understand the need to separate the two. That's not a bad idea. So I'll please look forward to that, Obi-Wan. And yeah, guys. So I'm gonna go and get some rest, I believe. Please keep me. Yeah. Keep me in your thoughts here as I tackle this tomorrow when I wake up. And hopefully what I show you tomorrow evening just knocks your socks off. I'm going to go for knock your socks off level of improvement here tomorrow. And I intend to come back and show you some highly improved floors. All right, thanks, Obi-Wan. Thank you. I appreciate the kind words. Thanks for stopping in. Cub, thanks for being here. Yes, interesting stream indeed. So stay tuned. Keep an eye out for your notifications so you see what these damn floors look like after I've dealt with them tomorrow. Yeah. All right, guys. Have a good one. Take care. And Lord willing, I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.